Me and the guys, we're always looking for our next adventure. And we drag race, we like quarter mile stuff, it's fun. And I've seen some of these half mile events and I'm like, those would be cool, go faster. But I know in Texas, there's a standing mile. From a dead stop, you go as fast as you can through the traps at 1 mile. And where's the fun in just taking a reliable car? We need a challenge that's not just the race. So we decided we're gonna make a budget race here. The Texas Mile Cheap Car Challenge. We each got $3,000. With that $3,000, we have to buy our car. We have to repair our car. And if funds allow, modify our car. We have to drive them from here in Colorado, nearly 1,000 miles from us one way, to Beeville, Texas, race the mile, and then drive back. And of course, breakdown, they're gonna cost you. The mile per hour over 100, we decided we kind of worth some points. So me and the fellas ran out to buy our machines. Who's our guys? Well, of course, myself, Jordan, Anthony, and Bill. Anthony's a BMW guy, so his list was a short list that contained BMWs that go fast for under $3,000.
Hi, we are getting an E39 540i.
Anthony is currently negotiating.
He agreed to 1,800.
So you're at 26, 27-ish right now.
Fuck. Which leaves me like $300. Anything goes wrong and I go into the hole. I say, you know what?
You want to go for it?
Let's do it.
Tell me all about your first driving experience.
It's got almost no clutch.
Oh yeah, that's what you want in a race car.
It vibrates violently above 60 miles an hour.
Ooh, yes, high-speed machine.
Besides that, it's very comfortable.
Interior, it's clean, but it's not that bad. So far, the 540i has not broken down. Literally, just as I was filming that, we are now coasting off the highway. What happened?
Did you hear it revving like that?
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden, it just cut out. No gas.
Will it start again?
I'm wondering if the battery got too low.
That's what I was wondering. Let's see if it starts.
Nah, I think the battery got too low. I guess let's switch over.
Okay.
Back at it.
Sounds good. Well, against all odds, it made it relatively unscathed. On the road again. I can't wait to buy another car again. The first purchase I'll be making shut him up. First purchase. So this is my second entry into the Texas Mile. I may have purchased a Corvette that is unbelievably terrible. This is a 1994 Camaro. I have money in hand. I'm ready to purchase, but oh god, we'll see.
You seem to be driving a bit weird.
Couple things. One, the oil pressure's low, and I just saw this 520 in here.
Oh, that seems a bit thin.
That's not correct. Two, the clutch is absolutely non-existent. I'm not sure where to make. I thought the drive was going really well. They told me the clutch was good. That wasn't so true. This is probably due to the first. I finally gave up as I'm holding it at like 5,000 RPM and going nowhere. I will say the engine feels very healthy. Nothing else but the engine does. We didn't bring any of our options we had, not the Ram truck, not any trailers. I guess in a way we almost wanted the challenge, but then in the end we had 65 miles to go on the end of a tow rope. This isn't gonna make the cut, right? Nobody needs to see this.
It's probably happening.
This is how classy we are right here. So this classy machine here is my latest entry. My only entry into the $3,000 Texas Mile Challenge. It runs, but it doesn't drive. I'm gonna put a clutch in it, and I'll bring in a little secret. I kind of like this car, and that was a mistake. You're not supposed to like the car for a challenge. Here's the crazy thing. This car has 98,000 original miles on it. Let's do our walk around here. Obviously, This mirror is broken. That window does not currently roll down. I'm going to try and fix that today because I'm going to drive it and I want the window down. I actually bought a mirror for it.
That takes away on your count.
I know, but it's only like $30. This is going to be a funny one. So Anthony, he got himself a BMW. Anthony's a BMW guy. I've got all these parts for this car and they're dirt cheap for this thing. I mean, dirt cheap. I got a clutch, a flywheel, which I didn't have to do, but it's the right thing to do because it's been burning itself up. I got this mirror and we're like under $300, like $270. And then I splurged on a fun little part I'll show you because I like the car. And Anthony had to get a clutch, or his clutch is like $500 or something, just the clutch, you know. American made, yeah. We thought it was a serial killer's car. In the trunk of this thing, there was like pruning shears and clippers and a random giant knife, and there was plastic and like rope, and you're like, huh.
One thing we were missing was duct tape.
How's it look under there?
Not bad.
A beautiful Camaro. I may have done a miscalculation, but I think I'll have some money for some goodies and some fun, and I invested in a shifter, which anybody watching this, including myself, would say, that's a waste of money because you could have bought an intake or something like that. And we are all correct, but I wanted it. I want to put an intake on it, but I may have to find a used one or I may make one because I can't afford to buy one. I have $291 left, all right?
Oh, that's an intake easy.
It's not, it's $299 for the Canon. All right, so there we go. We got $291 to spare. I'm gonna try and be a little bit more frugal moving forward. This is when you get desperate, when you have your videographer doing some of your maintenance work to fix your car.
But it's not going to make you go faster. It's actually going to slow you down.
So we are currently driving in my entry into the 2024 Texas Mile Cheap Coat Challenge. My 94 Chevrolet Camaro LT1 power. And oh, my new shifter is awesome. Did you feel the awesomeness? This car's a winner win. I love driving this thing. It's not too bad for an old Camaro. As we were prepping the Humvee, quick shot, Anthony used one of my bays to replace the clutch on his Beamer. I thought, he did really well. I mean, BMW, luxury car, expensive stuff. I wondered how well that was really going to turn out. And it's not looking so hot.
It is pretty crispy.
Oh, no doubt it is. Let me see.
But, like, it's not good.
Oh, dude, that is insanely bad.
But my concern is, so,
make sure you get that. That is unreal bad.
The surface of the flywheel looks very similar to this.
Yeah, I bet it's cracked and checked.
It's not cracked, okay, but it is very heat.
How much is a flywheel for that?
Out of the budget.
Then yours is fine. I honestly think if you break it in slow,
okay,
it'll be okay. I really do.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to throw the clutch on and hope for the best.
Yeah. So the discussion we're having here is that flywheel, it's got lots of hot spots and checks and whatnot, and that's a bad deal because the friction surface is uneven, and so you don't get a really good bite and contact and stuff. And what we're going to bet on here is that if he breaks them real slow, it's going to help, transfer material like break-ins do and smooth that a little bit. I mean, I know we're wishful thinking here, but I do think it'll be okay. So, we had a little discussion earlier. He had forgot to purchase one thing, which, no big deal, he needs an alternator, and it was in budget for him. In theory, if it wasn't a BMW, what's an alternator, $120 or something? That alternator is like $600. It's water cooled, and it's impossible to replace. Well, not impossible, but very hard. We have a solution to keep him in budget and drivable. So we're going to make it a hybrid. So it's going to have two power systems. They're both gasoline, but one of them is a generator.
In the back.
It's like a hybrid in the
in
sense,
the trunk.
that it charges a battery, but it's not like a hybrid in the sense that it's even more inefficient than it would be. A cost-effective alternator? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, at least you got it tight in there. This is so bad.
All right, welcome to the 2024 Texas Mile Cheap Car Challenge. Here at Jordan Townsend Racing, we're bringing you only the best with this 94 LT1 powered Camaro. This is my entry. This is a SSZ28 car with a 6-speed manual. This was kind of the best bang for the buck I could find. The LT1 on this puts out, I think, rated at 275, 285 horse. Long story short, I spent pretty much every penny I have. Hopefully it doesn't break down. As far as a Mazda 4-door sedan can. Now, this, I happen to know this car here. I've seen this car. This was not purchased for this competition. This is your daily driver.
08 Mazda Speed 3.
What'd you pay for this thing?
$3,000.
And you've done nothing to it?
I've done nothing to it.
Take us around your 4 cylinders of a Fury here.
4 cylinders, 2.3 liter turbo.
What's it rated at?
It's rated at factory 263, 280.
Okay. And this is 6-speed?
6-speed.
Yeah.
It's on 18-inch wheels, tires.
Okay, yep, 4 of those, right?
Yeah, I got 4 of them.
No competition. I thought we were going to drive these terrible pieces of crap. And in the end, 2 of us ended up with some pretty nice cars. Let's go and check on our third vehicle that should be parked right next to us here.
It's
but
parked
isn't.
in the shop.
Yeah. Our third contestant,
Hello.
Anthony, who happens, believe it or not, to be a BMW enthusiast.
Not V8s, or this particular BMW. I have a pretty good track record of always saying never, ever, ever, ever buy anything but a straight 6 from BMW. And this has lived up to that.
Yes. So what he is installing here is nitrous.
I probably should have spent that money on a whole bunch of other things.
And we'll do your full add up later, but what did you pay for this car?
$1,800.
For it running and sort of almost kind of driving.
Yeah.
540.
Well, $1,800 and we got it home. We're doing 1 battery swap. So I was looking good up until you fixed your clutch and then everything else was perfect on your car, whereas when I replaced the clutch, it just exposed a whole litany of other problems. We'll fix all of those problems with Bauer.
We'll update you guys shortly here when Bill and I are done waiting for Anthony to finish making his car work. We're still working on Anthony's car, leaving tomorrow morning. Bill and I have been adding power to our competitor's car. This is a...
Because we ain't scared.
That's right. A dry shot. Shut up. It was the most important hole. Dry shot, which is can be dangerous. We'll see how that goes. I actually even selected the jet size. It was very tempting to do something that would either A, make no power, or B, make too much power. But I tried to be a good sport, and we put a 50 horse in to begin.
Coming down. I have so little confidence in this vehicle's ability to drive. How many miles we have to go? 1,600?
Your suffering is good for our entertainment and those watching this right now. $182 angry ponies.
Oh no!
Tell me your feelings.
Let's see how the nitrous does at least.
Wow.
Let's just hit the nitrous and say fuck it.
All right, I'm gonna stand further away from next hole. The nitrous is hooked to the horn, so, and it still will beep. It's just kind of a quiet horn.
I'm not sure I got much night. I don't know.
I don't know.
Expected more than what did I get? 14 horsepower out of a 50 shot.
Oh my god, dude. This is so sad. We know our problem. Your air fuel is like 17-to-1. The car is very lean, which could be a fuel pump. It could be a bad mass air setup.
Well, camshaft position sensors are fucked, but
Yeah,
the
don't care about
O2.
Will these run with the mass airflow disconnected? Does it default? I'm wondering if we can band-aid this.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
there it goes.
All right. Let's just fire it and see if it runs and how it runs. So we're gonna throw a gauge on here. I don't really think this is the problem, but it's important to check. And rich. So nitrous is gonna be good for it.
All right. Shall we do
Fuel
a
looks
shot?
good.
Fuel is out around
All right.
48.
That was night and day. Good.
Okay.
All right, I want to. $290. She was even fatter that time, and it was fat on the nitrous. So,
All right. We're going to Texas.
yeah, that was a good result, and that probably will be the winning number actually on this.
I expect to make right around 235.
God damn. It had an early peak there, 254. It's the highest this car's made. It made 234 before. So that was a good result, Bill.
Yeah, that's
Oh, nice.
Picked up what, 20 horsepower?
Yeah, over the last one.
Cool.
So, sweet, let's unhook her.
Look at that BMW dominance with a little bit of help. Now the question is, can it even make it to Texas?
Now we know what to expect. Camaro's going to win. BMW will most likely blow up.
Yeah, very well could.
And Mazda will be born.
I'm a little concerned that 18 horsepower isn't enough to overcome the 500 pounds more that car weighs.
Find out. I'll see you on the highway.